see the essential parts of any C program. In this video, we will understand about the keyword return and especially about its limitation. And we will also learn how to call multiple function. I type a very simple program. Here I take two variables A and B, and I type a message to show the user to enter the numbers. Or enter the first number. There are two numbers. First number. Here, obviously, we have to scan the number entered by the user. For that, %A to scan the first number. In the same way, we have to show the user a second message and we have to scan the second number. So we do same type of work, copying and thereafter pasting. Here I have copied this blue line and I am going to paste. You see, and obviously there will be a little modification. B. Now, suppose we have to multiply these two numbers A and B, and also we have to get the sum of these two numbers using a function, not directly but using a function. You know, to get multiplication and addition of these two numbers very easy. So at this point there is no need to do the simple things. We are far ahead, and at this stage we should learn new things. So we will do the addition and multiplication using function. Let us see. I am declaring a function, a void type function, and here okay, I take a return type function. So in here function name is fun, and here int because we have to pass two numbers. Now I have declared the function. Now it's time to call the function. Here I pass two arguments A and B are actual arguments. The arguments actually the copies of A and B are passed with this function. So these two are actual arguments, and this whole thing is called function call. Now thereafter it is the time to define the function. So I am defining here. Here will be int. You can take some other integer, suppose n, and here, and thereafter I type here I declare two more integers, one for the sum and the other for the product. Okay. equals to m plus n. Remember, I am typing m plus n, not a plus b, because these two a and b are inside the body of main function. Any variable inside the body of a function will not work in the body of other function. These two are inside this main function. These two variables will work inside the main body only. And here these two have been declared under fun function. So here m and n will work, not a and b. So sum is m plus n. Similarly, you know it is very easy. Product will be m into n. So you know this function is return type because here you see int. Also you in the declaration you see int. So it has to return. What must be returned? You should return the sum. So here I type sum, and also it should return the product. So here I type product. We want two things, sum and product. One may say that you are returning two things, so here will be int 2 times. Okay, I type here int 2 times. The logic behind this is return, there are two returns, so here should be 2 int. Okay, I have written 2 int. Now let us show the user the result. For that we use printf function, and here will be the sum equals to %d and the product equals to %d, and you see inside this there are two %d. One is here and the second is here. I have two because the function is returning two things. First it is sum, so I first here write the function fun ab, because this function is returning this thing, and at the second place I type the same because the same function is returning the product as well. Okay, you see, first it will return sum, thereafter the same function will return product. Okay, accordingly I have written fun ab first for the first time for this format specifier, and fun ab the second for this format specifier. Now let us run this program, see we get the desired thing or not. Okay, here you see there are many errors. You see in red this part, if you see this part, there are many errors. So what should we do? There are obviously many errors in this program. The main thing is the return keyword. The main thing is the limitation of return keyword. Return keyword at a time only returns one value, not two value. So entire program. I show you the entire program. This is the entire program of this video. This is the first half. This is first half, upper half, and this is the lower half. So we run this program but got nothing. It is, I am going to execute again. Okay, it is showing the same. Let me review other programs. There are 4 programs in this screen. So let me remove these programs. Okay. Okay, now I am again showing the program of this video. Here is the upper half and here is the lower half. So now I am going to run it again because there was many programs on the screen. I have removed all the remaining programs. So I am going to run it again. And you see the errors in here below at the bottom. There are many errors it is showing. Here it shows the first error. This is the line where first error appears. Here you see 2int. I have typed here 2int because there was a logic that the function is returning 2 things. First here is the sum, second is the product. So I typed there 2int, but I have to show that, I have to see that, I have to say that a function, the keyword return only returns one value at a time. At a time, the return keyword cannot return more than one value. So it is wrong. So here should be int, only one int. Now the second thing is here. So as there is only one int, so here should be only one return, either return a sum or return product. So I have to erase one, so I am removing this thing. Okay, so you will get sum, the sum of 2 numbers. So accordingly here I have to erase this part because it is not going to return the product. It is going to return only the sum. So let us run this program now, whether it is returning the sum or not. Here it says enter the first number. Suppose I enter first 5, enter the second number, I enter 4. You see the sum is 9. Obviously the sum of 4 and 5 must be 9. So here is 9. Okay, our program is working nice. Now it is time to we got the sum of 2 numbers using a function. Now we want that, now I think that we should get the product. So here type product. Okay, I type the product, so it should give the product since it will give us the product, so here would be product. Okay, now let us check whether it is giving product or not. It says enter the first number, so I am typing the same number again, 5 and 4. You see product is 20. So our program is giving product. In the earlier program you got sum, in this you got the product. Now but here is, but you know, we are not feeling good because at a time we are getting only one value, either the sum or the product. But you know, in these days we have gone so far regarding the program, regarding the coding. Why are not getting both things at the same time? What should we do to get the sum as well as the product? For that we have to, if we want two values, you know, as I said that at a time return, the keyword return returns only one value. So obviously to get two values we have to use two functions. Okay, so let us declare two functions. Here the first function, let the name of the first function be fun fu and fun1, and the second function, let us declare the second function. Yes, I have declared the second function, but the name should be different. Here I place 2. So here I have to place 1, and here I have to erase this product because there is no need to type product here. Product will be inside the body of other function, function 2. Okay, here will be the sum. This function, the first function, will return sum, and for the to get the product we define a second function below the first one. Here I am going to define the second function. Here will be, you know, here will be 2 because this is the second function. Here will be into, and here will be product, and the same thing here, product. Okay, now it is looking good. Let us see the entire program. Here will be sum, so let us see the entire program. This is the upper half, upper 1/3 part of the program. Here is the middle 1/3 part of the program. Here you see the lower 1/3 part of the program. Now here you see this function, this present program is returning two things at a time. The first is the sum, so here will be sum, and for that the function is fun1, and the second function will return the product, so I have to type one more printf function, similar type of work. So I have copied and pasting here. Obviously there will be certain modification. At the place of sum, there will be product. Here will be product, and here at the place of 1 it will be now 2. So with this single program we are going to get 2 results, product and the sum. Let us see we are getting or not. I am going to run this program. Okay, something, it is showing some error. Let us see the error. Yes, there is an error, because here is the error. We have called 2 functions, so here will be, but inside the body of main function, here it shows calling of only one function. So here we have to call 2 functions, fun1 ab, and the second will be fun2ab. Okay, but here will be 2. Now I think it is okay. Let us run this program. Yes, it is saying enter the first number. So I type 2, enter the second number, I type 4. Okay, now I will press the key enter, and we should get 2 results, sum and the product. So I press the key enter. Here you see we have got 2 results. The sum equals to 6, the product is 8. But this output, this is the output. This is the output. But this output is not looking good, because here you see there is no comma between 6 and t. So we should modify a little. I am going to show the whole program, the entire program again. Here is the upper one third part of the program. So sorry. See the entire program again. Okay, this is the upper 1/3 part of the program. Here is the middle 1/3 part of the program, and here is the last part of the program. So you saw the entire program. Now I am going to run it. Okay. Here I type in the lower third part of the program \n to get the result in 2 separate lines. Let us see. It says enter the first number. I place 4 and second number 7. Okay. Here is the output in 2 separate lines. The sum equals 11. The product equals to 20. So with a single program we got 2 outputs, sum as well as the product. And the new thing which we learned in this program is that in this program we learned how to declare multiple function. Here you see in this program I have declared two functions. You see in these two lines two functions have been declared. First, the name of first function is fun1, 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 and the name of second function is fun2, because the keyword returns only one value at a time. So to return two values, we have to declare two functions. And here is the definition of first function. This is the definition of first function, and similarly this is the definition of second function, and here is the calling of first function, and here is the calling of second function. So it's okay now. Now there is a question which comes in my mind, and the same question must be in your mind, that is it possible to get two results using a single function? Yes, it is possible. I will show you in the next video how can we get two results using only one function.